Okay, once again, good morning, everyone. My name is Joanne, and thank you for being here and waking up early in the morning and showing up, opening up your computer. And good morning, Cassandra. Okay, we just started. That's awesome. So while Cassandra set up, we'll just take some time to share our experience about yesterday's practice. If you feel called to, and if you feel like you have something that stands out to you about yesterday's morning practice and the message in the email yesterday morning about a little exercise and task. If you have anything you want to share, feel free to just raise your hand and share and tell us about how you feel and whether it's in your body or anything that you like to share.
I'll share. I think it was a really great start of the day, and even just how you started to practice with like how you mentioned that we want to focus sometimes on the smaller things, right? And so even with the hands, like something that actually I've never been to a practice where we focus on the hands or the joints quite a lot. And just always bringing your intention back to the practice, especially like when you find yourself deviate or like your mind is like going on elsewhere. And then it was always good when you reminded us that, you know, bring your intention back. So thanks for that, Joanne.
Awesome. Thank you.
I can share as well. Sorry, it takes ages to get to the computer. The email was a great reminder to hydrate for me. With the theme of nourish, it was good that the word hydrate really stood out for me. So it was good after getting that grounding practice to remember to nourish the body with fluid as well as nutrients. It stood out for me.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So while we get set up, so for those of you who didn't attend yesterday, a couple reminder about our practice. So throughout the practice, I will be giving instructions and most likely just giving instruction, not doing yoga with you guys. And for a couple of reasons. For one is that way that can give you more focus into your own body rather than looking at a screen and trying to see what other people are doing. And then for the other thing is that way I can teach in a way that more like in the in-classroom setting to see how student is moving and give more pertinent cueing as needed and according to your movement. So that being said, I encourage you to turn your video on if you haven't already. And this video has been recorded, but I will only show the screen of my screen when I put the replay uploaded to the internet. So don't worry about you guys doing yoga and being recorded. So yesterday we tapped into our physical body. And throughout this 5 days practice, we're going to tap into different layers in our body. And today, the second layer is our energy body, or you can call it energetic body. And you can take a moment to think, what does the energetic body means to you? And for physical body, there's a very tangible thing that we nourish it with fluid, with movement, with nutrition, and with rest. And that's our meat body that you can touch. But what's underneath the meat body, what's supporting it, is our breath, our energy. And it's kind of like something that embedded in us, and it's one very important element that compose our body. And with that sense of energetic body, I invite us today to tap into our intuition and ask yourself what it feels like and what it feels good in your body. So, well, take a moment to sit in a meditative breathing practice. So you can take a nice tall seat, whether you want to sit cross-legged on your mat or sit on a block or a blanket or something. You can just like prop your spine nice and tall and allow yourself to establish a nice tall channel in your spine. And rest your hand on your thigh or your knees. You can soften your gaze down toward your nose or close your eyes. And start to tap into your breath. And try not to analyze anything, rather just to feel your breath. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice the length of your inhalation and exhalation. Notice the temperature of the air that you're breathing. Notice where your breath lands. And can you deepen your breath a little bit more on each inhale? And can you exhale a bit more fuller and more complete on each exhale? A few more breaths like this. And with your next breath, draw your breath down into your low belly. So feel your low belly and the area that's below your belly button. And exhale out from your low belly. A few more breaths like this. You can even place your hand on your low belly and feel your breath pushing your belly out. And exhale to allow your body to flow with your breath. Our pelvis area is the center of our connection to ourselves, and is the creative and intuitive center. A few more breaths here. An invitation today to practice intuitively with your breath. And feel how your breath can bring a sense of fluidity in your body. Now bring your hand to your knees or thigh. Inhale to bring your chest forward. Draw your elbow on your back together. Draw your shoulder blade together. And take one deep breath here to push your heart forward. And exhale to round your back. Draw your navel into your spine and tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale to bring your chest forward. You can look forward or look up. And exhale to round your back. Draw your chin into your chest. Inhale to bring your heart forward once again. And draw your elbow on your back. Open through your collarbone and your chest. And exhale to round. Bring your chin to your chest. And on your next inhale, bring your chest to your left side and start to draw a circle with your torso. And start to create this whirlpool motion in your body. And just allow your pelvis to be heavy on the ground. You can start the circle with really tiny movement or really big movement. Think of your water. You can switch the direction if you haven't already. A couple more breaths here. Allow your breath to move you. And wherever you're at, we'll take 3 more breaths. And slowly bring yourself back to center. And take a moment to sit here in the center and just feel the residual vibration in your body. And inhale to reach both arms up overhead. Stretch through all 4 sides of your torso. The front, the back, and the sides of your rib cage. And exhale, twist over to your left side. Bring your right hand to your knees and left hand behind. You can tense your left fingertips behind so you can prop your spine nice and tall and not torching anything. Lengthen through your hip bone to your armpit. And hug your hand into your knees gently as you twist open a bit deeper. Inhale to reach both arms up overhead. And exhale over to the right side. Again, lengthen from your hip bone to your armpit. And hug your hand into your knees to find your center. And from that center, just open and open your heart, your head. Maybe look over to your right shoulder. And inhale, return, come back to center. And bring your wrists up and start to draw some circle with your wrist. You can circle in one direction and the other direction. And you can open your palms and close your palms. You can see how does it feel like breathe into your fingertips. Breathe into your palm. And take your left hand to press on the base of your palm. So press into the base of your palm and give yourself some wrist massage. And massage into the back of your palm. And go all the way to your forearm. So here you can press into the seam between two muscles. And you can walk your hand all the way on your arms and just wakening up your right shoulder. You can even bring some movement that feels good in your body, whether that's like drawing circle with your shoulder, upper arm. And when you feel satisfied on this arm, you can come to your left hand and start with the base of your wrists by pressing your wrist forward and massaging to the meaty part of your palm, the space between your index finger and your thumb. You can come to the top of your hand and go all the way to your forearm. Your upper arm. And all the way come to your shoulder and give yourself some shoulder massage or maybe even neck massage. And create some movement that serves your body in the morning. Because in yoga, we use our hands a lot, supporting ourselves on the ground. So it's extra important to pay attention to the detail and how we move our body. And also important to give thanks to our body for carrying us. And now bring both palms together and start to roll your palms one way and the other. And press your palms forward and reach your hand all the way up. Give yourself a big morning stretch. And exhale to break free and come to a tabletop position. Place your hands and knees on the ground on your mat. And set your foundation well here. So place your hand outer shoulder distance apart and your hand directly underneath your shoulder. And place your knees hip width distance apart. Knees directly underneath your hip point. So create that solid foundation here. And you can keep your toes tucked or untucked. Inhale to lower your belly and lift your chest forward. And exhale to round your back. Draw your belly button up into your spine. And inhale to drop your belly. And this time we pause here for a few breaths. And feel how your breath moves your body here. And feel how the skin on your front body stretch open as you inhale. And exhale to round your back. Draw your chin into your chest and look between your thighs. Inhale to stretch the skin on your back body. See if you can bring an equal quality, an equal sensation throughout the back of your spine. And inhale to drop your belly for cow pose. And exhale to press the ground away from you and round your back, chin to chest. One more time, inhale to drop your belly down. And this time, exhale to circle your torso to the right. And start to draw a big circle with your body. And breathe here. Moving way that feels good in your body. You can switch direction. And always remember your breath. And again, move as if you are underneath the water. Move as if you are water. We'll take 3 more cycles of breath here. Gently return, come back to the center. Tuck your toes under. And press your hand into the ground and press the ground away from you. And firmly press into all 10 toes. So lift your knees up and come to a downward facing dog. And breathe here. You can start to create some micro adjustment by bending one knee and the other. And just take some time to give yourself and give your body to wake up and tend to different area of your body. We'll take 3 breaths here. You can whether stay here in stillness or pedaling your feet one and the other. And with your final inhale, start to take baby step forward to the top edge of your mat. And exhale to fold. And stop bending to your knees and allow your upper body to hang here. And you can just drop your head and drop your shoulder, come into this forward fold, Uttanasana. You can either catch one elbow, catch your elbow with your hand. Allow your head, hand, allow your shoulder to relax. Allow the top of your crown to drop down toward the earth. And release your hand. Press down into all 4 corners of your feet. As you bend into your knees, slowly roll your body up. 1 vertebra at a time. And eventually lift your head the last. Turn the face of your palm forward. Open through your chest and open through your collarbone. For Tadasana, mountain pose. Take 1 nice deep breath here. And exhale to feel the support underneath you, on the soles of your feet. 1 more deep breath into your pelvis. And exhale to soften your shoulder. Inhale to reach both arms up overhead. And interlace your finger. And maybe make a pistol finger here. So your index finger pointing up. Inhale to lengthen through all 4 sides of your torso. And exhale, bend over to the right side. Breathe into the left side of your body. But also hug your right ribcage in to feel lifting your heart. And from there, press your pelvis down into the earth and stretch open even deeper. And breathe here. And press into your left foot. Inhale to rise up, back to center. And exhale over to the left side. Breathe into the right side of your body, from your hand to the soles of your right foot. And hug your left ribcage in slightly to lift your heart. And from there, stretch open even deeper. And press into your right foot down into the earth and lift up for the center. And exhale to fold forward, dive forward. Bring your fingertips on the ground or on your shin. Inhale to lift your chest and lift your heart forward. And exhale to fold. And press down into your feet and reach your fingertips forward out in front and rise to stand. And exhale, palms to heart center. Well, do a couple more flow like this. So inhale to reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, bend your knees and bring your fingertips to the ground. Inhale to lift your chest forward. And exhale to fold. Press into your feet and lead with your heart to rise to stand. And exhale, palms to heart center. We'll do 2 more times like this. You can move with your own flow and with your own breath. And we'll just flow here together. And as you move here, see if you can tap into the sound of your breath. Sensation in your body. Once you finish, we'll all come to meet in mountain pose Sarasana. Take your time. Can stand in Tadasana if you're already here, to allow yourself to be held by the ground. And take a moment to feel the blood flow, the energy just created, moving up and down through your body, through your fingertips, through the back of your spine, in the front of your body. And one more deep inhale to circle your arms up overhead. And this time exhale to dive forward. And set your right foot back. And pin your right knee down. Like we did yesterday in this slow lunge. But we start to draw some circle with our pelvis. So you can draw the circle one way and the other. Breathe into your pelvis. And also keep your heart lifted. So you can come to your fingertips if that creates more space for your upper body. Or if it feels good by planting your hand on the ground, you can do so. Or if you have a block at home, you can also use the block on either side to hold your hand. 2 more breaths here. And with your next breath, straighten your front knees and walk your hand back. You come to your left heel and flex your toes. So you might want to move and micro adjust the position of your front heel so that you can have your back knee over your back hip points. And breathe here in this half split. Breathe into the back of your rib cage. Lengthen through your spine. And slightly hug your knees from your knees and your heel into the core of your pelvis. And from there, find a deeper stretch. Deeper but soft. Take 3 more deep breaths here. And your next inhale, shift forward and replace your left foot back on the ground. Lift your back knee up and plant your right hand on the ground to open your arm out to the left side. Deep breath in through the sides of your body and scissor your leg into the center. And press your hand down as you lift your left arm up and open your heart. Release your left hand down to the ground and shift forward and come back to Uttanasana, forward fold. You can catch your elbow with either hand and rock from side to side. You can also bring your palm and flip your palms to step your feet on your hand and fold forward. One more breath here. And release your hand. This time, step your left foot back. Bring your left knee down and start to create some circular movement with your pelvis here. Move one way and the other. Notice how each side is different from the other. And with your next breath, start to straighten your front knees and walk your hand back closer to your torso. And you can make adjustment if you need to straighten or shorten the distance between your heel and your back leg. Inhale to lift your heart forward. And gently pull from your heel and your back knee into the core of your pelvis. So feel a lift here in the center of your pelvis. And from that center, you can walk your hand forward and fold forward. And breathe here. Keep a micro bend in your knees. And with your next inhale, roll your front foot forward. And pick up your back knee to plant your left hand on the ground and open your right arm up over. And breathe here. Draw the top of your right thigh bone back. And open through your chest. And take one more deep breath. And release your hand down to the ground. And this time, step your right foot back. Come into a plank position. You can either stay here in plank or lower to your knees for half plank. And wherever you're at, take one more breath to puff into the back of your rib cage, the space between your shoulder blade. And exhale to bend your elbow and lower to your belly. Untap your toes and press the top of your feet into the ground. Press your pelvis into the ground. Press your hand by your rib cage. Hug your elbow into the center. And inhale to lift your chest up for baby cobra. And exhale to lower. One more time. Press everything down into the earth. And inhale to lift up. Maybe a little higher this time for cobra. And exhale, release. One more time like this. So press down and lift your chest up. Lengthen through the back of your neck and the back of your skull. Draw your shoulder blade down. And exhale to release. You can bring your palms to stack your palms on one another and rest your forehead on your palms. Breathe here for a moment. And now open your arms out in T shape. And tent your fingertips for a moment here. So tent both hands and point your elbow up toward the ceiling. Again, just like we did in Cobra. Press the top of your feet and press your pelvis down into the earth. Take a deep breath into your pelvis and your belly. And exhale to lift your chest up. For fingers and cobra. Exhale to release. Once again, press from your fingertips down into the earth and inhale to lift up. Look up. And exhale to release. I'll do 3 more times here. So move with your own breath. And move as if you are moving in water. And you can either move in this consistent upside down motion, or you can just follow your intuition to swing from side to side as if you are moving in water. Just breathe through your upper body and your chest, your back body. And take one more breath wherever you're at. And release, come back to the ground. And straighten your left arm out to the side. Rest your left cheek on the ground. And bend your right elbow up. Bend your right knee up. And use your right hand to press your body up and away from the right side and twist over to the left side. You can allow your head to rest on the ground. Or if you have a block or a thick blanket, you can rest your head on the padding on the ground here. Or you can even fold your mat and rest your ear on your mat. Allow your right toes to touch the ground and breathe here. You can keep your right hand on the ground or bring your right hand to your back paw. Allow it to rest as long as it's not causing any acute pain or intense sensation. Take about 3 more deep full breaths. And slowly guide your body back to center. Roll your belly back on the ground. You can make a pillow with your hand and rest your forehead in the middle. And take a moment to recalibrate your body. Allow your breath to move through your body. And to the other side, to open your right arm out to the side and tend your left fingertips up. Bend your left knee and rest your right ear or cheek on the ground. And twist your body open to the right side. And breathe here. Allow your left toes to touch the ground. You can either bring your hand 10 in front of your face or bring your left arm around and back behind your body. Wherever you're at. Bring your awareness and attention to your breath. I'll be here for 3 more breaths. Whenever you're ready, slowly roll yourself back to face down to your hands. Once again, you can make a pillow with your hand and rest your forehead on your hand. And breathe here. Allow your body to recalibrate. Find balance on the left and right side. And slowly move yourself. Come to lie flat on your mat. So flip yourself and come to lie on your mat. Bend your knees and draw both knees into your chest. And you can cup your kneecap with your hand. And press your knees into your chest. And lengthen through your tailbone. So point your tailbone to the bottom of your mat. So draw your navel in. Hug your lower ribcage in. And breathe here. Press the top of your crown forward. And press the back of your head down into your mat. And draw your shoulder down. Soften your shoulder. And you can start to press your knees away from the center. And start to draw 2 circles with either knee inward. Move with your breath. Move slowly. And notice any sensations in your hip socket, the top of your thigh. You can switch the direction of your knee circle by pressing your knees in and away from your center. And we'll come back to center and draw both knees in. And this time, wrap your arms around your shin. And you can start to rock from side to side and to massage your sacrum, massage your lower back. You can even rock through the full length of your spine. And use your breath to breathe into your back body and press your back body down into the ground. And breathe out to sink down and melt down. A few more breaths like this. You can just move in an intuitive way, moving the way that feels good in your body. And come back to center. And this time, roll your body to the left side. So roll your body and both knees to the left side. And straighten your arms forward. So your palms and your arms stack to one another. And as if we're opening a book, open your right arm up overhead and draw a half circle above your head. And allow your right shoulder to open out to the right side. Whether or not your right shoulder touch the ground, it's okay. Doesn't have to be wide open, as long as you can feel enough sensation. Open your shoulder and allow the rest of your body to relax. And inhale to close your palms once again, to close the book. And exhale to open. Inhale to close your hand. And exhale to open. A few more times here. You can move in this motion slowly. Or you can also explore different way of movement by sliding your hand all the way across your bottom arm and all the way across your chest to open your hand. And for everyone, the last time we open our palm will come with this sliding motion to open your chest and open your shoulder, and eventually come to rest in this supine twist. Allow your shoulder blade to relax. Just focus on your breath. And take 2 more breaths. And gently guide your right arm back to meet the left. And draw your knees back to center. Roll yourself back to center. You can rock again from side to side to massage your lower back, whether bring your hands behind your knees, behind your thigh, or in front of your shin. Just rock from side to side. And the next time you come to the right side, drop both knees to the right side and bring both hands to the right side as well. So again, stack your palms to one another first. And open your left arm as if you're drawing a big rainbow on top of your head. And close your hand. Open your palms. And close your palms. A couple more times like this. Go with your own breath. You can maybe, again, use the sliding motion by smearing your left palms all the way across your bottom arm in your chest to peel your chest open and open through your left shoulder. And bring your left hand back to meet the right. And one more time to smear your top arm, your top shoulder open. And this time I'll just come into this supine twist. Allow your shoulder to drop. Your shoulder blade relax. And soften the skin on your face. And soften your brow bone. The space between your brows. You can wiggle your jaw and soften the back of your tongue. And slowly to your next inhale. Bring yourself back to the center of your mat. Bring your knees back to the center. You can give yourself one last big hug here. And squeeze everything into the center. Maybe bring your nose to your knees and wrap yourself into a really small and tiny ball. And release your shoulder back to the ground. Release your leg out to the side. You can take up space for yourself. And spread your body out wide. And release your leg. You can take some final movement, and before we come into the final pose, Shavasana, we'll be here for just a few more minutes. You can find layers if that warms you, or just make yourself comfortable as you need to. And once you find a nice, comfortable position, take one last final breath to completely inflate your whole body. And exhale to let go of everything. Just allow your body to come into stillness for a moment. Gently, slowly, start to deepen your breath and start to feel the energy coming back into your body as your breath travel into the corners of your muscles, your bones, your skin. And can make some micro movement with your fingers, with your toes. Rock your head from side to side. You can reach your arms above your head and give yourself a big morning stretch. Deep breath in and deep breath out to soften. One more time like this. Inhale to reach. And maybe this time to open your mouth and set it out. One more time like this. Inhale to stretch everything. And exhale. And bend into your knees and roll yourself to one side. Come into this fetal position for one more moment. And pause here. Tap into your body. Tap into your breath. And once again, notice the quality of your breath now. Notice how your body feels now. And as you're ready, find ways to come to a seated position. Bring your left hand to your heart. And your right hand on top. Bow your head to your heart. Thank yourself for taking this time to attend to your body and for showing up on your mat. And also thank you for joining me this morning for this beautiful morning practice. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. Namaste.
Thank you, everyone. Again, what a beautiful start to the day. I will see you all tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Tomorrow.